Imagine waking up one day and realizing that your body doesn't move as fast as it used to, your social circle has shrunk, and the world seems to be moving ahead without you. It's a harsh reality that many of us will face. But here's the good news: accepting the truth about aging can actually help us live a more fulfilling and happier life. Today, I'll share 5 harsh truths about old age and how embracing them can lead to true contentment. As we journey through life, one undeniable reality awaits us all: aging. It's a process we cannot halt, but we can certainly influence how we experience it. One of the most noticeable changes that come with age is the transformation of our bodies. The youthful energy we once took for granted begins to wane, our joints may stiffen, and even simple tasks might require more effort. But instead of seeing these changes as a decline, we should view them as a natural evolution, one that we can navigate with intention and care. Think about it: when we were younger, we adapted to change constantly. We outgrew childhood, adjusted to adulthood, and embraced life's transitions. Aging is just another phase, another transition, and like any other, it requires adaptation. Our bodies might not be as fast or strong, but they are still capable, still functional, and still ours to care for. The key to aging well is not in denying reality but in working with it. Imagine an older individual who has kept up with a healthy lifestyle, engaging in regular exercise, eating mindfully, and staying hydrated. They are not trying to turn back the clock but rather ensuring that their body serves them well for as long as possible. Movement is essential, whether it's daily walks, yoga, swimming, or even stretching. The goal isn't to match the energy levels of a 20-year-old but to maintain mobility, flexibility, and strength. Small, consistent efforts lead to better balance, reduced risk of injury, and an overall sense of vitality. Nutrition also plays a critical role. The body's needs change over time, and what once worked in our youth might not be as beneficial later in life. Prioritizing a diet rich in whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, and plenty of hydration can make a profound difference in how we feel. Avoiding excessive processed foods, limiting sugar intake, and focusing on nourishment rather than restriction helps maintain energy levels and overall well-being. But aging well isn't just about the physical, it's also about the mindset. A person who constantly mourns their younger years, who resents every wrinkle, and who refuses to accept change will struggle far more than someone who embraces the journey. Our bodies tell the story of our lives, and every scar, wrinkle, or gray hair is a testament to the experiences we've had. Accepting these changes allows us to move forward with confidence rather than fear. Now, let's shift our focus to another inevitable truth. As we grow older, our social circles tend to shrink. Friendships that once seemed unbreakable may fade due to distance, changing priorities, or even loss. Family members grow up, move away, and build lives of their own. And for many, loneliness can become an unexpected and painful reality. But here's the truth: while the number of people in our lives may decrease, the depth of our relationships matters far more than the quantity. Think back to your younger years. How many friendships were built on convenience rather than deep connection? In school, at work, or even in social circles, many relationships formed simply because of shared circumstances. But as we age, these surface-level connections naturally fade, leaving behind only those built on true understanding and mutual respect. Instead of mourning lost connections, we should invest in the relationships that remain. Prioritizing quality over quantity means nurturing the friendships and family ties that bring us joy, that uplift us, and that stand the test of time. A deep conversation with a close friend, a shared meal with family, or a phone call to check in on a loved one can be infinitely more fulfilling than having a large network of acquaintances. Furthermore, aging provides an opportunity to form new relationships, perhaps even deeper ones than before. Community groups, hobby clubs, volunteer organizations, and even online communities offer ways to connect with like-minded individuals who share similar interests. Sometimes, the best friendships are formed later in life, when people are more self-assured, more experienced, and more appreciative of genuine connections. Another key aspect of maintaining a fulfilling social life is letting go of resentment and grudges. As time passes, we realize that life is too short for lingering bitterness. Mending broken relationships where possible, offering forgiveness, and expressing gratitude can bring an immense sense of peace. The weight of past conflicts only holds us back, whereas focusing on the present and fostering positive interactions enriches our lives. One of the most powerful things we can do as we age is to remain open to change, to new experiences, and to new people. While the world around us evolves, we don't have to remain stuck in the past. By embracing technology, we can stay in touch with loved ones across the globe. By exploring new hobbies, we can meet people who share our passions. And by maintaining an attitude of curiosity, we ensure that our social lives remain vibrant, engaging, and meaningful. Aging is not about losing, it's about refining. It's about understanding what truly matters, investing in what brings joy, and adapting to the natural course of life with grace. Our bodies may change, but we can nurture them. Our social circles may shift, but we can deepen our connections. These are not losses, they are transformations. And when we accept these realities, we open the door to a life filled with purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Aging brings with it an unexpected and often unsettling realization: the world seems to move forward while we, in many ways, feel left behind. Society has an undeniable tendency to prioritize youth. Its energy, its ambition, its rapid adaptability. The media constantly celebrates young entrepreneurs, athletes in their prime, and influencers setting trends. In contrast, older individuals often find themselves in the background, their contributions overlooked, their voices not as amplified as before. This shift in perception can be disheartening, leading many to feel invisible. But here's the truth: your value does not diminish with age. In fact, it grows. Consider the wealth of experiences you have accumulated over the years. The lessons learned, the challenges overcome, the wisdom gained, these are priceless. While society may not always acknowledge it, experience is an asset that no amount of youth or energy can replicate. The key is to recognize your own worth, even when the world around you seems to suggest otherwise. You are not defined by how others perceive you, you are defined by what you continue to contribute, how you engage with life, and the impact you make, no matter how small. Think about the role of mentorship. So many young people struggle with uncertainty, trying to navigate careers, relationships, and life's complexities. They need guidance that only someone with experience can offer. Whether it's in your profession, within your family, or in your community, your insights are invaluable. You have lived through challenges they are just beginning to understand. Offering your wisdom doesn't just help them, it reinforces your purpose and reminds you of the value you bring to the world. Beyond mentorship, staying engaged in meaningful activities can help reaffirm your sense of worth. Retirement doesn't have to mean retreating from life, it can be an opportunity to explore passions that were once set aside. Writing, painting, gardening, traveling, volunteering. Whatever it may be, pursuing what brings you joy keeps you connected, relevant, and fulfilled. Life doesn't lose meaning after a certain age unless you allow it to. Another powerful way to maintain a sense of purpose is by continuing to learn. The world is evolving faster than ever, and instead of feeling left behind, why not be part of the change? Learning a new skill, embracing technology, or even just staying informed keeps the mind sharp and engaged. Many older individuals today are starting businesses, launching podcasts, and even becoming social media influencers, proving that relevance isn't tied to youth, it's tied to passion and curiosity. It's also important to challenge the internalized belief that aging makes us less capable. The truth is, we set our own limitations. Society may place older individuals in the background, but that doesn't mean we have to accept that role. Speaking up, staying active, and continuing to pursue goals. No matter how big or small keeps us in control of our narrative. The most inspiring people are those who defy expectations, who refuse to let age dictate their ability to contribute to the world. But while self-worth is something we must hold on to, another unavoidable truth about aging is the increasing importance of financial stability. When we're younger, the future often feels distant. There's a sense that there's always time to save, time to invest, time to prepare. But as the years pass, financial security becomes one of the most significant factors in maintaining independence and peace of mind. One of the greatest challenges in old age is realizing that financial decisions made decades earlier can have long-term consequences. Without proper planning, retirement can become a period of financial strain rather than relaxation. Medical expenses rise, unexpected costs emerge, and without a steady income, financial worries can overshadow what should be a fulfilling chapter of life. But instead of fearing this reality, we should approach it with preparedness. Even if financial planning wasn't prioritized earlier in life, there are always steps that can be taken to improve stability. Budgeting becomes more important than ever. Knowing where money is going, cutting unnecessary expenses, and prioritizing essentials can make a huge difference. Financial literacy is not just for the young. Understanding investments, saving strategies, and passive income sources can provide a safety net at any age. Seeking professional advice is another crucial step. A financial advisor can help create a strategy tailored to personal needs, ensuring that money lasts longer and works effectively. Whether it's understanding pensions, maximizing savings, or exploring additional income streams, expert guidance can provide clarity and confidence. Beyond personal finances, it's important to have conversations about the future with loved ones. Many people avoid discussions about wills, estate planning, and long-term care because they seem uncomfortable or unnecessary. But these conversations are essential not just for financial security but for ensuring that wishes are respected and that loved ones aren't burdened with difficult decisions later. Financial stability in old age isn't just about having money, it's about having freedom. The freedom to travel, to support loved ones, to enjoy hobbies, and to live without constant stress about expenses. It's about ensuring that medical needs are met without hesitation, that there's no fear of becoming a financial burden on family, and that life can be lived with dignity and security. Aging with financial stability also means being smart about spending. It's easy to fall into the trap of unnecessary expenses, whether it's luxury purchases to compensate for aging, impulsive investments, or supporting others at the cost of personal security. Understanding the difference between generosity and self-sacrifice is crucial. Taking care of oneself financially allows for a more fulfilling and independent life, which in turn benefits everyone around. But beyond the numbers, beyond the savings accounts and investment plans, financial stability is ultimately about peace of mind. The ability to wake up each day without the weight of financial anxiety allows for greater focus on what truly matters: relationships, experiences, and personal growth. Aging presents challenges, but it also offers opportunities to redefine self-worth beyond societal expectations and to secure a future that is both stable and fulfilling. It is not about fading into the background or fearing financial insecurity. It is about stepping forward with confidence, knowing that with the right mindset and preparation, every stage of life can be lived with purpose and dignity. One of the most profound realizations that comes with aging is that time is no longer an infinite resource. When we are young, we assume there will always be another chance, another opportunity, another tomorrow. But as we grow older, the passage of time becomes more apparent. Days seem to pass faster, years blur together, and suddenly, the things we once put off feel more urgent. This realization can be unsettling, but it can also be liberating. Instead of fearing the passage of time, we can use it as motivation to truly live in the present. Too often, people spend their lives waiting for the perfect moment. They wait to travel, to pursue their passions, to express their feelings. But as the years pass, they realize that waiting was the greatest mistake. The truth is, there is no perfect time, there is only now. Every moment we hesitate, every opportunity we let slip away, is time we will never get back. That is why embracing the present, making conscious choices to engage fully in life, is so important. Living in the present means appreciating the little things: the warmth of the sun on your skin, the laughter of loved ones, the beauty of a quiet morning. It means prioritizing experiences over regrets, choosing to spend time with those who matter, and letting go of the unnecessary worries that once seemed so significant. It means recognizing that happiness isn't something to chase, it's something to cultivate in the here and now. So many people reach old age with a heart full of what ifs. What if they had traveled more? What if they had told someone how they truly felt? What if they had taken that risk, pursued that dream, lived a little more fearlessly? But regret is a burden that serves no purpose. What matters is what we do today. It's never too late to try something new, to express love, to seek adventure, or to make amends. The past cannot be changed, but the present is ours to shape. Another powerful aspect of living in the moment is releasing the need for control. In youth, we often believe we can plan everything, that life will follow a predictable path. But aging teaches us that uncertainty is inevitable. Rather than resisting it, we should embrace it. The unexpected moments, the surprises, the twists and turns, these are what make life meaningful. By letting go of the need to control everything, we open ourselves to possibilities we never considered before. But there's one final, undeniable truth about aging that many people struggle to accept: nothing lasts forever. Relationships change, health fluctuates, and eventually, life itself reaches its natural conclusion. This is a reality that can be difficult to face, but it is also one that can bring immense clarity. When we accept that everything is temporary, we learn to cherish what we have while we have it. Understanding impermanence doesn't mean living in fear of loss, it means valuing the present even more. It means telling people we love them while we can, making memories that will be cherished, and ensuring that our time is spent meaningfully. The people in our lives will not always be here, nor will we, so every shared moment becomes infinitely precious. Instead of dreading the passage of time, we can use it as a guide. We can prioritize what truly matters, set aside grudges that no longer serve us, and focus on leaving behind something meaningful. Whether it's through the wisdom we pass on, the kindness we show, or the love we give, our impact extends beyond our years. Legacy is not about fame or wealth. It is about the way we make others feel, the lessons we share, the memories we create. It's about knowing that when we are gone, the people we touched will carry a part of us with them. That's why every interaction, every word spoken, and every action taken matters more than we realize. Aging is not about decline, it is about perspective. It is about recognizing that life's greatest gift is time and that how we choose to use it determines the richness of our experience. It is about understanding that while nothing lasts forever, the moments we create, the love we share, and the lives we touch will echo beyond our own existence. When we accept this truth, we stop fearing the future and start embracing the present. And in doing so, we truly learn what it means to live.